let's talk about the final adventure of Indy. But first, and welcome to the show. So, Indiana Jones and what is this called? So, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Let's talk about it. So, I saw this back in Colorado. You can check it out. It was in an AMC theater. I think that was my first time actually being in an AMC theater. So, it was nice seeing it on that bigger screen, that round stretch of a screen there. Really nice seats, pretty good there. But this isn't a review of the AMC theaters, but it was a great experience, especially seeing a film like Indiana Jones as a first trip. But now that is worn off and I'm back from Colorado and I'm settled back in, now I can cover some things that I needed to do before, or now I can cover some videos I needed to do before I went. And so I did see it again, seen it a couple days ago, so I'm refreshed on it, and now I can give the review for it. So it had some great moments. It can go both ways for me on this. I see it as just another adventure for Indiana Jones. I don't see it as his final adventure, but then again, there's those other moments where it's like, okay, I see that as a finale, and I can kind of let go of the character. Like the hat hanging up at the end, and him retiring, so it's like I kind of see it as, okay, this can be an ending for him, but then again, it's just those little moments that's like, okay, we're saying goodbye to him. Throughout a big chunk of the movie, it just seems like it's another adventure, like it's just continuing the story, not really wrapping it up. I did cover this in the vlog as well, that this is the best digital face I've ever seen, or CGI face. It really felt like you're back there in the 80s, like a classic Indiana Jones film. So that was really great to see. It had that classic action of like the bike scenes where he's pushing off the road. You even had the old scream in there. That opening, that first 30 minutes there was something different. I like that. You just felt immediately transported back into, like, this is a classic Jones adventure. Dr. Jones, excuse me. Something I always do is count how many times they say Dr. Jones. That was always a fun thing I did in childhood because they would always say it a lot. Every time it'd be Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. And so I don't think there was enough Dr. Jones said in this movie like the other ones. But it's 2 points. So I did, a couple weeks ago, had the honor of meeting John Sala himself. Really nice gentleman. But you just go watch that video if you want to see about that, me covering that. But I do think there needs to be more Sala, and he wished that too. You know, more Sala in this movie. You know, you see them talking. He wanted to go on the adventure, one final adventure with Indy, and then Indy just shuts him down and goes on his way. Yeah, I wish we could have got to see him, because it's just like you see him in the middle, and then you see him at the end, and that's it. He really didn't get any action. It would have been nice to see Wombat, Sala, and then Dr. Jones together. Plus, no disrespect to whatever the kid's name was, as well. I think that would have been nice, because the final adventure, you got to have Sala. There's a lot of hate for the Crystal Skull, and it's been a while since I see it. It's been probably since childhood, so I don't really remember it all too well. I just remember certain parts of it. I don't remember it being that terrible, but then again, that was child instincts as well. So I have to. Back then, you see every film as like, or every movie as complete artwork. So I'm gonna have to watch that again and really compare it. But I don't think it was that bad that I remember of it. They do cover what happened to his son in this. You know, he went off to war and died. I guess just the whole issue with, you know, Shia LaBeouf's past, so they didn't bring him back for this, which, yeah, it kind of ruins that, because it makes that whole storyline useless now, because it was just that one movie, and then the next one, okay, he's dead now, you know, so there's nothing. That could have been a carry-on for the rest of the franchise, as well as moving on to the son, but now that is now trashed out the window now. But let me know what you think down in the comments. What do you think of this? I thought it was really fun. I can watch that end scene, like the finale, them going back to the past with Archimedes. I can watch that a few more times. Like, that was just a great scene right there. In the plane, and then just dragging it, and then the Romans not knowing what's going on. They think it's dragons. It's perfect. And I just watched that scene over and over again. I think that was the best part of it. But I took that back. It wasn't perfect because we needed Sala. So it wasn't perfect, but it was good. Also, I don't think it's just me in this, but I think it could have been. I think it could have been a easy fit in at the very end to slide short round at the end when wife comes back, or ex-wife comes back, and they have their little kiss reunion. I think it would have been just a nice touch, a nice little, like, before the movie end, like another pull at the heartstrings, and it's like, oh, by the way, someone else wants to say hi to you, and then short round, boom, comes in for a quick hello. I think that could have been added into the end there. Just congratulating Indy on retiring. I think it would have been a nice reunion for them two, and just a little bit of fan service, but still making sense to the movie as well. Let me know what you think about that idea, and down in the comments, do you think that would have been a nice addition as well? That's going to do it for this one. It had some nice moments, some fun moments, some action-packed moments, and some good shots. The one on the train at the beginning felt like a little Western movie. It's like Indiana Jones in the West. I like that. Don't know how Nazi dude, main villain, survived that hit on the head that first time. Looks like he also fell off the train. Don't know how that's unexplained. Don't know how he survived that, but he did. So, okay. Lucky guy, I guess. I hope YouTube doesn't take this video or has some hate against that video, since can I say that on there? Yeah, it should be fine. We're talking about a movie. It should be fine. Stay tuned for the next one. And yeah, subscribe. Check out all the movie content if you're new and you liked it and you stayed to the very end. Drop down a comment and subscribe, because you obviously enjoyed it, right? If you watched the whole thing. But got content for everyone's enjoyment. Enjoyment? I don't know. Rewind. Okay, I got content for everyone's enjoyment. Food, vlogs, everything you can imagine I do. So, thank you for watching this. I still didn't do the Transformers review, and that's almost out of theaters now, and I haven't done that. I don't know if I should still do it or not, but I guess I'll okay, but now I have to backtrack and do it. Okay, well. I'll see you in the next one. Wow, thanks guys.